I am here with the fabulous Mary Griffin, recording artist and gospel artist. How does it feel to be or how does it feel to be honored with an award tonight?
You know what? When I was called, I told Rhonda, I said, everything I've done since I was a child, my dad being a minister, I've just done it because it's instinct. And to be awarded an award for that, it's just truly a blessing. So I'm grateful. I'm honored. I'm humbled at the fact.
You are well deserved. It's well deserved. Your work is very outstanding. I mean, you are known all over the world. How did you get your start? And what would you tell someone who is looking to become a recording artist what to do or what's the first step or how would you encourage someone?
Something my dad used to say. He said, if you can envision it, then God will give you provisions for your visions. Um, Going to college, I was awarded a scholarship, full scholarship to NLU, and now it's called MLU in Monroe, Louisiana. And from there, 2 years in, I was offered a full scholarship to Grambling State University. So that scholarship took me everywhere because the president of the university like an ambassador for the liberal arts department, where I helped to raise money to get put back into the liberal arts department. And they gave me a scholarship to be able to speak about that and a platform to do so at Grambling State University. From there, God allowed me to meet people that connected me to other people. So social networking without the internet, per se,
Back in the day?
back in the day, helped me to get the next. Um, then I went to New Orleans after a long period of time. And when I went there, I started singing in a club there, and that's where Curb Records found me singing in a club in New Orleans.
How did your parents feel about you doing secular music?
See, my dad has always been very open about life. And from the beginning, he said, I want to mold you all and give you a foundation that you can go anywhere in the world. You never have to live in a box here, or because people would place you there. He said, what you learn how to do is to spread God's love everywhere. So how did they feel? They were proud that I was living my dream.
I was hoping you would say that because sometimes, being a PK kid, they try to limit you, but I thank God for parents like yours who encouraged your gift and just allowed room for.
Flourish. Yeah, I mean, I could flourish because I had parents that had visions about what they wanted for their children. And what we truly want as parents for our children is to be able to live their best life. And so they can enjoy this journey and be able to give back to so many other people on this journey. So, I mean, when you've got parents that see that vision, they invest in that. And my parents did that.
Speaking of giving back, you did a album for the Hurricane Harvey victims. Tell me about that.
Um, the name of this song is Live Again.
Oh, it was a song.
Yeah, well, we um, decided to record the song and to give the proceeds to the rescue and refugee. Because I came here during Katrina. And because I came here during Katrina, I know what it's like to be homeless. I know what it's like to be in really never driven before, and you got to learn how to drive in Houston, Texas from New Orleans, 21 hours to get here. So you have a empathy and a sympathy, and my part of giving back because this system gave so much to me. I was able to start my business here in this city and be able to um, go back to New Orleans and be who I am now, not who I was when I left. And it's it's a beautiful thing because you go through adversity. You go through all of that, but you come out like this.
Victorious on the other
Victorious
side.
on the other side. So that's why we wanted to record that song, Live Again, because Vincent Powell and myself from American Idol Thank you, Mr. Vincent Pye.
Woohoo!
Vincent wrote this song, and they actually did it with some musicians from Lakewood. And Vincent said, "You know what?" And he called me Mama. Well, everybody calls me Mama that is younger than business.
I was going to ask you, why they calling you mama now? Because you look so young.
Well, I have a son that's nearly their age, so some of them do say that. Some of them do that. And he said, "Mama, let's do this as a duet." I said, "Only if we can give proceeds back for Harvey, and we decide where we want to place that. And I want to place that with children, so when they get ready to go back to school, they have supplies. So we got to get you all to go and download "Live Again" with Vincent Powell and Mary Griffin. You got to get that song because it gives back to our kids to be able to buy them backpacks and all of these things that they need for school that their parents cannot get them."
What an awesome work you are doing in the kingdom. You know, it's all about spreading the love, you know? You know, you got to,
Doing that.
right. I mean, it's all about love.
That's all it's about.
That's all it's about. And you know, in this world, in this society, um, people don't want to hear about love too much these days, you know, but that's what it's all about. It's all about giving back, it's all about loving one another and helping one another and encouraging one another. And in this fast society, in this world, it's just so much going on that love is just almost kind of seeping through the cracks.
Well, I think it is because the thing that music. We just lost Aretha Franklin, and Aretha Franklin sang a lot about hope. That's what she sang about. She sung a lot about faith. She sung a lot about love, and I could hear God in all of her songs, no matter what she was singing. I could hear God in it, and we are missing that in music today.
We are. She and Stevie Wonder sung a lot about love. Speaking of Aretha Franklin, you will be doing a tribute to her tonight.
I will be doing a tribute to her today. Yes, I will. One of my favorite songs is a song that her sister, and it's "Gotta Find Me an Angel," and that has been my all-time favorite song. But I have so many favorites of hers. I just love this story because I have three little sisters, and I call them little sisters, but I have three sisters, and we all sing, and I know what it's like to grow up a preacher's kid, and you have a father that has a high-profile name, and a lot of people love him, and they have a gift that heal people and take places, and I know what it's like to live under that, and for her to be able to do every kind of music from opera to classical to jazz to blues to pop to R&B to soul. She did it all. And no one here can say the whole world loved. One of, after being signed to a label for 10 years and you not get what you know you deserved. You know that your gift is just as good as a lot of other gifts. But sometimes people don't think the same way you think because it's a whole marketing structure. I was able to put my own company together and to place my own time, my own money, my music, and get musicians that came in with a pulse and played together the way they used to when Tina Turner and Aretha Franklin went in the studio, Etta James, Nancy Wilson. They all went into the studio with their musicians. They didn't go in there with Pro Tools and a track. They went in there raw. And my record, Rebuild, about New Orleans, which is about my life, which is about the changes that I've gone through and had to go through raising a son alone through college and still being able to have my career. That whole record is about that, love and loss, about rebuilding New Orleans, rebuilding community, rebuilding this world, really, because our minds have complete information is imperative, but information sometimes with people that don't know what to do with it can be a social downfall because everybody doesn't know what to do with information. But if we had teach them through music, teach them through showing them, teach them through loving them through, I truly believe we can get this place to a place to where this world can settle in and settle down.
You have been so gracious to come over and speak with us. It just wouldn't be fair if I just let you go without you singing something. But just a tune, maybe a lyric or something. Maybe it's just something from Aretha Franklin.
I'm going to be doing that later on, so we
Okay,
don't want to
we
spoil
don't want
that.
to spoil that one.
I've had enough heartache. I've had enough headache. I have had so many ups and downs. Don't know how much more I can take. See, I decided that I'd cried my last tear yesterday. Thank you.
You're very welcome. That was bravo, 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 bravo. You have a beautiful, strong, anointed voice. I thank God for that. Thank you for stopping by. It was good to meet you. God bless you. Yeah, all right. Thank you.